Good morning. This is an extract from my book, Successful Management Styles of India, uh, published by Notion Publishers in 2019. I have covered in chapter 5 how an American company is nationalized and then Indianized. Okay, so one of these episodes is regarding the brain drain. Just the titled "Horses Will Run Away." Please see this.
Accountant, who looked at complex refinery and marketing as a commercial unit. Many public sector units are run by bureaucrats and IAS officers who allocated resources and monitored PSU like government offices. Gordon was surprised how a director who completed his project at half the budgeted cost was ignored for promotion. The perfect leader. Nariman, name changed, was a Parsi, an ethnic group from Iran who took refuge in India after Islamic invasion, gentleman known for his self-confidence, self-respect and empowering his staff. He was a good executioner and was a role model for youngsters like me at that time. He also rose from the ranks and used to be different from George in some respects. While Nariman was comfortable in delegating the work, George was comfortable in 100% control of affairs. Nariman never stayed after 4 p.m. in the refinery and believed in empowerment while George was a late sitter in the office and a perfect backseat driver. Nariman's instructions were typical of 100% empowerment. He used to say, "Call me only if refinery is on fire." Under him, staff felt the responsibility. While George was a typical Indian benevolent leader, Nariman was molded in American style. Nariman was known for his punctuality, which was legendary. Not surprisingly, many used to admire Nariman and he followed American management style. The conflict between George, who was director, and Nariman, who was general manager, was interesting to watch. But both worked in tandem and refinery and oil company were at its best till the third person, Prasad, took over. Horses may run away. Mr. Jitendra Prasad, name changed, was our general manager, who joined our oil company hired from a public sector company. Prasad was a science graduate and was promoted to be general manager. One day he went to Delhi to interview bright engineers for our company. I received a fax from him asking me to send list of questions to Delhi. I promptly sent them. Immediately I received a return fax. Where are the answers? I sent the answers also. After returning from Delhi, General Manager triumphantly declared, "I interviewed many young bright engineers and I selected some above average but enthusiastic engineers." I almost asked him, "Why not brightest?" He continued, nonchalantly, "If we hire horses, they may run away. But donkeys will stay." Hearing this, I decided not to stay longer in the company and I thought I am a thoroughbred horse. Public sectors, due to their recruiting policy with reservations and recommendations, slowly reduced to mediocrity then meritocracy. While in promotions also seniority slowly was a consideration and mediocrity became a norm, and not accepting it as the reason for attrition is real problem after nationalization of American company. Prasad had management style which did not infuse confidence in his staff nor he delegated the work. He was a perfect example of micromanagement and always used to say, "It is like having a snake in the bed to have hydrogen plant in the refinery." He wanted to know hour by hour health of the plant nor developed staff. However, he was best rated by his bosses as he followed their instruction and implemented them meticulously, which of course resulted in good production and inventory. As a result, development of leadership suffered and what followed Prasad was mediocre management and, yes men, to headquarters. It was a typical backseat driving from central government, which took away freedom and controlled PSU, public sector and the takings, from Delhi. Succession plan.
At this point, I'll just stop. And this company is no secret. I'm talking about SO and Caltex, which were later merged and amalgamated as one single public sector company called Hindustan Petroleum. and George is the name which Americans used to fondly call Ganpati Raute, who is no more, and I have a lot of respect for him. Then the other Parsi is also no more, and he is Balsara, of course. I named him Nariman. And the third person, he is still alive, and I don't want to name him. You can judge yourself who are worked in HPCL, they know who is Jitendra Prasad. At this point, what I want to say is it is not a surprising thing in public sector to lose the people or the employees and the brain drain which started except for the people like Homi Jamir Baba, who came back, and Vikram Sarabhai and those people who have come here and then started beautiful institutions like BRC and ISRO, or they are now the top. I think that credit should go to Nehru for bringing them back. But after that, I don't think that many people have tried to bring back the best people. So this is what an extract from my book. I hope you will like it.